Do you know when they deploy 2,000 military to the southeast? Do you know when they go? Do you know that sometimes they say, oh, they have approved the deployment of 1,500? Do you know what they do in Biafra? They kill our people. They kill our women and children. They came with jungle welfare. They said it. So some of you, when they are speaking this English, if you do not understand, ask somebody to translate and interpret. When they speak, they say they have adopted what they call the jungle welfare. A military who claim they want to protect your country want to tell you they have adopted. Against who? Against you, against the Biafra people. We have now gotten what we call the mandate of over 30 million. Even the president did not get 30 million votes from the entire Nigeria. Do you understand the point? And this is why they are scared of organizing any referendum, because the Biafra people are going to, not only Biafra, indigenous people in Nigeria are going to disgrace those supporting one Nigeria. That's why they will never support any referendum. Oh, we don't care. The government of Biafra have organized the referendum. We are going to pursue the legitimacy.
That Biafra don't come again. Oh, good morning, lovers of freedom. And I want to talk to people that have been doing some juju to buy our spokesperson, Simon Ekpa. Hey, Simon Ekpa remains our gallant spokesperson. And when he get, you cannot do nothing. You can kill elephant, you can kill anything you want to kill, but remember, you're killing your children, you're killing your family, you're killing your generation. Because Okike Abiama that we serve, you see where I am, you see where I am. Okike Abiama that I'm serving will deal with you, no matter who you are. You flying blood among us that pretending to be a freedom fighter. Yes, I know some of you. Are you Fulani hiding under the camera? We don't want to know. I am using this medium. I'm telling you, that Biafra from Chicago land is telling you that nothing should happen to our spokesperson. I love you all. Share this broadcast, but remind them that Okike Abiama, who has lived today in the land of the living, we deal with them.
Hello, good afternoon, viewers. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Chinedu Michael. Let's all look at the argument of some Ekpa saying that the appointment of Bianca Ojukwu as Minister of Foreign Affairs State does not make any difference, that they fight on. And we have seen one lady who is from the United States of America, a Biafran, driving heavy support for Simon Ekpa. The first time we've seen a woman in the forefront for the struggle of Biafra. We look at that before we go back to Simon Ekpa's position. A woman for that matter.
Well, yes. There has been so many struggle, you know, about Biafra. Yesterday, we are just looking at Biafran soldiers in 1976 or 77 or thereabout, you know, defending the Biafran territory. Women, Nigerian women, we still have such women present day, in present day.
This one is saying that Nnamdi Kanu have been incarcerated as such, that since Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for release of since Simon Ekpa is fighting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, that they must follow him.
Of course, anybody. Where I keep on saying it, and I know you know that Simon Ekpa listens to every social media post that has to do with Biafran restoration. There's nothing he does not listen to, you know, and I hope this interview is also going to get to him the clear truth and nothing but the truth. Anything that has to do with psychophancy at that level will not be tolerated by Biafrans. He knows that very well. Any person, any woman, any person, any figure, both Biafrans and non-Biafrans, who are dictating for the restoration of the black race, well, the door is 100%. The window is 100% open. Those women you are seeing that is struggling, that's building, that is part of this struggle, when the Biafran government comes, nobody is going to forget them. I can give you an instances of what is happening in the British system, where those that came out and defended and begin to advance the concept of the British Empire, most of them today are kings. You can see queen. Those are the outcome of what their forefathers did. We are taking note of all those people who are never afraid. There's one particular lady also from Urobo. I can remember maybe she's in Germany or France, one of these countries. Anywhere she goes, anywhere she is today, she is busy flying the concept of the restoration everywhere of Biafra. And he's a loyalist. Everybody. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has always been the umbrella body of every organization, including that of Simon Ekpa. Everybody that is seeing the green light today has been thoroughly bred by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu presently now is very proud of himself because he's been seen as the #1 freedom fighter in Africa. His status has surpassed that of Nelson Mandela. International analysts who are beginning to look into it very well are beginning to say that, Nelson Mandela was fought for, majority minority issue, but Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is advancing non-violent approach.
Okay, now let's just look at Simon Ekpa's position. That appointment of Bianca Ojukwu does not change anything.
Yes, bro. You see, let me tell you, I keep on saying it very clearly, from my own perspective, and I hope I'm right in that direction. We are looking at Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We know how declining, how draining, how dwarfing his image and his government has been on the part of Nigeria. And secondly, Bianca has been somebody who is exposed internationally, who is exposed internationally. Bianca is somebody who has occupied various positions in terms of ambassadorial position, diplomatic position. He has that vast network, to be able to resurrect or breathe life to the dying image of APC and Nigeria, and of course Tinubu at the international level, which they lack presently now. And secondly, Bianca is a courageous and fearful, Biafran who at that Biafra. Let me put it that way. She's the only person that can stand and discuss Nnamdi Kanu's release in the Federal Executive Council meeting.
But the lady that is speaking from America we're talking about is going by the name of Ada Biafra.
Of course, bro. Let me tell you, there's always a spiritual connection to that. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at the position of Bianca presently now, you will know what it means.
It's symbolic.
Yes, it's symbolic compared to somebody. So many of them. The girl from Orobo who is advertising IPOB all over the world, is also from it's an Ada POB, Ada Biafra. It bears that name. So many of them bear that name, But that of Bianca is symbolic because it's tied to our identity, So the appointment of Bianca in Tinubu's cabinet, for me, I welcome it 200%.
Why?
The reason is this. Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Few days before now, he went to United States where he alerted the Biafran veterans in America about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, in that occasion, Bianca happens to be the guest speaker, where he made it very clearly that all hands should be on deck towards the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Few days after, the federal government under Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed Minister of Foreign Affairs. You can see the magic. So there is something that Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to achieve with that. Let me tell you, where issues of Nigeria is being discussed, there's no Federal Executive Council meeting, there's no cabinet meeting that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu matter is not always mentioned. Tinubu is afraid to mention Nnamdi Kanu's matter, where the Northerners are seen to be dominating the Federal Executive Council meeting. Tinubu is afraid to mention Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, where he knows that the entire cabinet is being surrounded by the Northerners. So at that level of severe pressure from international community to release Nnamdi Kanu, the only thing he needs to do, because of his political life, is to bring in somebody like Bianca. who is not afraid of anything, who is a symbol of another strength, who is a woman with character, who is a woman, with boldness, who is awesome in all ramification, who is internationally acknowledged in terms of her network, will stand at the Federal Executive Council meeting and told them and announced it. People have discovered how to share money, and at the end of the day, what are we doing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That's what Tinubu needed. Because Nnamdi Kanu has become an international figure. Nnamdi Kanu has attained that position where world leaders of today discusses him. Nnamdi Kanu has attracted Biafra to global decision of world leaders. They will not come out and tell you that they are working or they are deliberating on it. But looking at it inwardly, looking at it deeply, you know that what Simon Ekpa is trying to achieve and doing currently with the United States of America, and having gone far to the extent of tendering the Biafran charter. But we need to. Biafra has not physically come, but we know that Biafra is here. So we cannot allow these people to be romancing the identity of who they are not. Obasanjo said it, but when I say it, usually people say, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. You saw what Obasanjo said.
Obasanjo is saying that because the Igbos fought for Biafra, that is not enough to say you will not give them.
That is not what he's trying to tell you, that Nigeria has failed Nigeria. Nigeria has failed the black race. The only solution for you see, when you say failed, Nigeria has failed Nigeria. You need to understand, Nigeria has failed Nigeria. It's a very clear thing. That Nigeria has also failed black race. What is he telling you? He's telling you that Nigeria end has come. And he's telling you that the reason why Nigeria end came was because there was no tribe, there was nobody to illuminate. What he's trying to tell you that because people denied Igbo presidency, you committed the same offense Igbo has committed, and you have enjoyed presidency for so long. Now, but Nigeria is gone and Biafra has risen. That's what Obasanjo is telling them.
But that's what you choose to interpret.
No, it's not the way. That is the clear thing. What else? How do you want it? When he tells you Nigeria has failed, what do you mean of failed? It's zero now. When you say zero, something has failed. It has no life. We need to understand when elderly people, elder statesmen like Obasanjo is trying to make a point. He was telling the Northerners that visited him, there's nothing he can do about Nigeria presently now. That the Biafra has gone beyond what he can do. He has attained a certain class, he has attained a certain level. It has gone beyond Federal Executive Council meeting.
So let us